Hello everybody, it's now I think week 4 of or the 4th session of us working together like this. I hope you're all enjoying it, and but above all I hope you're all well. I've heard from most of you and I think you seem to be enjoying your art, and hopefully things aren't too tough at home. For this week I'd like to just get away slightly from the colour wheel thing, and which I think has been really successful, and I've loved the pictures that you've sent in and I've posted. But I want to look at composition a bit more, and then also just look at tone and get back to single colour. So I'm going to split the lesson into two things. The first part will be working again at these quick mini landscapes or sketches, and the second part will be doing something for a longer time, which will be tone work. And now I'll break those down and explain them a bit. So part 1 will start at 10:30 or thereabouts, and I'll do the same thing. I'll post everything as an email, and also sort of follow up on WhatsApp and use WhatsApp to chat. But hopefully everybody gets the emails and everybody will have everything to work from. If you have half an hour now between 10 and 10:30, for the first part we use pencil and pen or whatever you want to draw with, and paper. You might want to get ready for the second part, which will be tonal work, and it will be a painting, and it'll be a single colour. So you might want to get your paints out or pastel or whatever you want to work. So the part 1 will be doing mini landscapes, a bit like last week. What I intend to do is to get you to work quickly and see things quickly. So I'm going to post at regular intervals pictures or photographs of scenes, landscapes, and I want you to sketch them quickly into the mini sort of landscape format that we worked on last week. I saw some of the ones you sent in and they were great, so the point is to kind of keep those going. But what I want to do now is quickly do a demonstration of one of them, just to give you an idea of how I want you to do it. I'm going to post a picture at a certain time, and then there'll probably be one every 5 to 10 minutes, but I'll probably go for around 10 minutes. It'll give everyone time to get organised. And what I want you to do before each one is have a little square or a rectangle drawn out, okay, ready to go. Now when the image comes, first of all, check it's a sort of similar ratio to the image you're going to see. So if it's obvious, if I sent a landscape and it was a portrait, you might want to turn it around or shade it down or whatever. So when you've got that, then quickly draw a mini landscape, and I'll do a little demonstration now as a time lapse. So first of all, it corresponded to the same ratio. If it had been different, I would have probably just drawn a line and changed it round or turned it around or something. Now the key thing for these quick sketches is sometimes a bit of measurement. Make sure you get the horizon right. Look at key things like here. Where the bank goes out, it doesn't come down here, it goes out at the side. The perspective is quite narrow. And most things are leading to a sort of vanishing point somewhere around the centre of the picture, which is why I like the composition. And then the one thing I really want you to get used to doing with these quick sketches is drawing in the basic shapes. That's a triangle, another triangle here, a sort of, I suppose you could argue that's a triangle, a wedge. And you just put in these furrows for the field. These are just blocks in these trees, but I'm or showing that perspective of the trees getting smaller into distance and over here. Then the only final thing I added, those little signs of which I think are posts over here, and finally a little bit of moon. But that's the amount of detail I want. I'm going to give you between 5 and 10 minutes between each one, but I want you to, and it could be much smaller. You could have done that kind of that sort of size. This is about half an A4, that's about a quarter of an A4, but I just want you to keep going, and we'll keep practicing these and seeing, so we get used to doing quick views of what we see, or quick drawings of what we see.